So, hi there, everybody. Great to be with you. Next stream is tomorrow. Ooh, that's quite good. Is tomorrow, Saturday, the 11th of November at 1 p.m. UK time. It's good to see all of you. Let's see. He has just enough to keep body and soul together. That's definitely cash. He hasn't a penny to his name. You see, I'm thinking about this one. It's a good phrase as well. I think he's got nothing to his name. I think it's more net zero, but he has just enough to keep body and soul together. You've got no cash at all. So good. It's good afternoon. Yeah, buenas tardes, Manu. Hi, Habi. Hi, Manu. Hi, Katia. Hi, Manisco. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Homer. Great to see you again. Hi, Vitali. Hi, Yuri. Hi, Lucy. And who else do we have here? Hi, Ronan. And time to continue. Okay. You see, the word I would use, the phrase I would use without money, he's broke, he's stony broke, he's boracic. Hi Ashutosh, lovely to have you. Good evening Ashutosh. Hi Patricia, lovely to see you as well. So let's get straight down to it. No, not boracic, boracic. That looks better. He's flat broke. That's better. Okay. So, the book, he's skint, hard up, absolutely. It's not a good subject to talk about, Manu, because people get upset by it. Definitely. We talk about English. We talk about how to say things. I've just enough money to keep up appearances. I love the phrase. That works very nicely, Patricia. Well done, Vitali. Well done, Vitali. That's very good, Vitali. So the book describes his childhood vividly. Account. The book okay, so yeah, vividly describes vividly, takes in account. But if you take something into account, you factor that in while calculating something. So normally the journey takes half an hour, but you need to take into account the fact that it's rush hour. Very good, Patricia. Very good, Hadi. Yes, gives a clear account, gives a vivid account. The book vividly accounts to. So no Homer. Yeah, the book vividly accounts to account. To account. This doesn't account. This doesn't account to much. Account doesn't work like this. Here, everyone who doesn't like will be kicked. I love it, Ronan. You've probably got the power to kick them as well. Okay, good try, Homer, but it doesn't work. Gives a thorough account. Good, the book gives a thorough account of his childhood. Good, I like it. Here. No spare. To spare. To spare is to have extra, to have more than you need. So, I've got no money to spare. Yeah? Could you spare... could you give me extra? The book is an account of his childhood. Yeah. Yes, the book is an account of his childhood. It's an account of. This is what that's the point. That's the point, Lucy. Yeah. The book is an account of his childhood, definitely. Yeah, well done, Ronan. Absolutely. Giving account for. So, the book gives an account of his childhood. Is a vivid portrayal of his childhood. I like it, Patricia. Good word with portrayal. The book is a vivid account of his childhood. Whoops. Of his childhood. Yeah, lovely. Let's try the next. So, haha. Okay, this one. I've been thinking about this one quite hard before we started. Vivid, clear. If something is vivid, you see it very clearly. A vivid colour is a bright colour. A vivid account is an account where you can see or you can imagine in your mind what is happening. So a vivid description is a lively description. It's a description that you can see clearly in your mind. Heh. I love this. So I love this. Okay, we've got prone to being from Vitali, which is very good. Is prone to be from Lucy. Javi says is prone to being is a vivid vignette. I love that word, vignette, lovely French word, of his childhood memories. Is prone to being. I like it, Ashutosh. So, no. Okay. And this is clearly the question, Ashutosh. Prone to plus ing. Prone to plus noun. And the last one I don't like so much. Prone to verb. Let's see. This last one is not wrong, but it doesn't feel, whoops, but it doesn't sound or feel good to me. Yeah? Hair. Okay. And that's the question, Ashutosh. Okay, this plant is prone to being attacked by the bees because it's got lots of nectar in it. This plant is prone to be attacked by insects. Yes. And this is the question. So I would say prone to be attacked is possible. I prefer prone to being. I prefer the first one. Is prone to insect attacks. Okay, so let's see, Katia. Is prone to being attacked by insects. Good, Katia. This plant is prone to insect attack. So that would be this one. To insect attack. Yeah, prone to is the point. This plant is prone to being attacked by the... Okay, that's Manu. Yes, good, Manu. This plant is prone to attack by insects. Good, good, Patricia. Is vulnerable. Yes, Diwash. Great to have you, Diwash. Is vulnerable to insect attack. Prone collocates with the both with the full infinitive and the present participle and the gerund. So yes, I am happier with the ing, but I can't say that the last one is wrong. His book is a lively report about his childhood. This plant is prone to insect attacks. This plant is prone to having insect attack. That would work as well, Hadi. That's good. This plant is vulnerable, susceptible to insects. Yes, Diwash, definitely. Prone to attack by insects. He's prone to attack by insects. That's very good, Alex L. Lovely to have you. Hi, Oksana. Is prone to being attacked. Prone to... I'm happier with making mistakes than make, but yes, both work, Vitali. Okay, prone to attack. So let me write some. Let me write some. This plant is is prone to being attacked. This plant is prone to attack, noun, by insects. Collocate means goes together well, M10. I'm prone to losing my serenity and my vestal armour in his powerful masculine presence. Okay, P. The best thing you could happen when you're learning English is when you realise your mistakes. That's really good, Manu. Okay, yes. Prone to plus infinitive follows the pattern of likely to plus infinitive. Likely to happen, prone to happen. Okay, that's great. So, let's see. I'm going to leave that, but prone to plus ing, prone to plus noun. This plant is prone to insect attack. To attack by insects. So attack by insects. This is a noun. Is prone to attack by insects. Is prone to be attacked by insects. Yes, I suppose. Okay, let's continue. And I need the whole thing. This plant cannot withstand the onslaught of attacks by insects. Lovely, Patricia. So, let's try the next one. It was unclear how much damage had been done. It was unclear how much damage had been done. Extent. Extent's a bit like scope. Very good, Lucy. Very good, Hubby. Very good, Oksana. Okay, the extent of the damage, Homer, but good. Well done, Homer. The damage that had been done was unclear. So notice M10. You need to try and use and include the word in capital letters. So in this case, you need the word extent. But what you've written is perfectly good. The damage that had been done was unclear. The extent of the damage wasn't clear. Good, Vitali. The degree of hurt was unclear. Normally hurt is people. You damage things and hurt people. So the degree of the damage was unclear. The plant is susceptible to be attacked by little creepy crawlies. I prefer susceptible to being, but susceptible to be attacked would work as well. The extent of the damage was unclear. Good, Katia. The extent of the damage was unclear. Good. Good, Manu. To what extent the damage... Okay, Hadi. To what extent damage was done was unclear. Let's try that. To what extent damage had been done was unclear. The extent and scope of the damage could not be gauged. Good phrase, Patricia. Okay, to what extent damage had been done was unclear. But the easy way, the degree of the damage, you need damage, Dewash, because hurt is talking about pain. Ow, I hurt my arm. Yeah? But I damaged my my car. The extent of the damage was unclear. What was unclear was the extent of the damage done. Good, Oksana and Vitali. The extent of the damage caused, suffered, inflicted was yet to be determined. Very nice, Vitali. I like that. And also another one by Vitali here. The extent of the damage. Yeah, okay. Good, Vitali. You're double tapping. I like it when you double tap. The extent of the damage was unclear. To what extent damage had been done is a passive, but the extent of the damage was unclear. This is not passive. The range the damage covered was not clear. Yeah, but okay. But the extent, you need the extent, Diwash. The extent of the damage was unclear. For the emphasis part of the paragraph, okay, to what extent damage had been done was unclear. Damage extension. Not quite. Let's see, how far the damage extended was unclear. The extent of the damage could not be ascertained. That's very nice, Patricia. And let's continue. It took me a while to realise how lucky I had been. Dawn. So, it took me a while to realise how lucky I had been. Yeah, that works very nicely, Manu. It took me a while for... So I would say, Lucy, it took a while for it to dawn on me. Yeah, it took a while for it to dawn on me. It took a while until it dawned on me how lucky I had been. Good, Alex L. It took quite some time for it to... It took quite some time for it to dawn on me. Good, Oksana. As for how lucky I had been. I think I would probably say as to how lucky I had been. But yes, Oksana. The extent of the damage could not be clearly defined. Good. Here. It took a minute, a second, but you need the dawn, Dewash. It took a second to dawn on me how lucky I had been. It dawned on me how lucky I had been. Yes, Katia, that looks nice. That looks great. It took me forever until it dawned on me how lucky I had been. So it took, I'm going to say, it took me a while for going down how lucky. It took a while until it dawned on me. It took a while until it dawned on me how lucky I had been. It took a while until it dawned on me how lucky I had been. Okay. Only residents may use the facilities. It took me a while for going dawn how lucky. No, Manu, not at all. Something dawns on somebody. It took a while to dawn on me. Yeah? It took time to dawn on me. So only residents may use the facilities. Restricted. Very good, Vitali. Straight in there again. Is, Hadi. Is, because it's the use. The use is restricted, Hadi. The facilities are restricted, but the use is restricted. It took quite a while for the true reality of the situation to dawn on me. That's lovely, Patricia. Very good, Alex L. Very good, Oksana. restrict. So, Yuri, I like what you're trying to do. You're trying to look at it in the opposite direction. Um, Use of the facilities is restricted for non-residents. Non-residents are restricted from using the facilities. Non-residents are restricted from using the facilities. The facilities are restricted only for residents in Tenerife. Yes, definitely, Mano, that works. The public, notice the public, Oksana, you need a the, is restricted from using the facilities. Yes, that the public is restricted from using the facilities. The use of the facilities is restricted to residents. Good, Katia. Its use is restricted to residents. It's restricted, it's limited to residents. So, restricted to, these are the people who can use the facility. It didn't dawn on me until much later how lucky I had been. It didn't dawn on me until much later how lucky I had been. That's a very neat way of doing it, Vitali. The use of these facilities is restricted to its residents. Good, Lucy. It's nice. Be careful, because the use of the facilities may be restricted for residents. That says that residents only have limited use, Manu. The use of the local facilities are restricted solely to residents. Lovely, Patricia. So, Homer, the facilities are restricted for everyone except the residents. That works very nicely, Homer. Well done. Here. Okay. The amenities are prioritized for locals. Yeah, that works as well, Diwash. So, Manu, non-residents are restricted here, so go away. The usage of these facilities, yeah, is restricted to residents. That works very nicely, Javi. The usage of these facilities is restricted to residents. Facilities and amenities are different. Yes, maybe ever so slightly. Something is restricted to somebody. Somebody is restricted from something. That's very good, Oksana. I really like what you've just written. That's really good. I think I'm even going to repeat that, because somebody is restricted. Something is restricted to somebody. Yeah, is restricted to a group of people. Somebody is restricted from something. Yes. The usage, not the act of using it. The way it's used. I think you could use it both ways. I think you're probably quite correct. Is more to talk about the way it's used, but it's not necessarily there. Is restricted aside from residents. It's close, Yuri. Facilities is the building, and the amenities are where we can enjoy the pool. Okay, yeah, probably, Manu. Yeah, the amenities make things nicer. They make them más amena, and the facilities make it más fácil, easier. The usage of the wedding tackle is restricted solely to the legal spouse. Is restricted solely to the legal spouse. It works very nicely, Patricia. Those facilities are only for the people from this area. That's the idea, Diwash. Yes, very definitely. Okay, so I need to write the answer, don't I? The use of these facilities is restricted to residents. Okay. Okay, the use of these facilities is restricted to residents. Restricted to, yeah? Something is restricted to somebody, as Oksana said. Somebody is restricted from something. Okay, so let's try the next one. I have always been embarrassed by my poor English. Restricted, So, this is a great question, Yuri. Restricted to limited. To limited. Restricted from prohibited. Okay, the playground and the local park is restricted to residents. Good, Patricia. My poor English has always been very good, Vitali. Very good, Oksana. Good, Lucy. I like that my embarrassment at the end. It's a nice little twist. No, it's a really good question, Yuri, because you change the preposition and you change the meaning. Yeah? Yes, that's lovely, Homer. My poor has been a source of embarrassment for me. That's very good, Homer. Well done, Homer. My poor English is a source of constant embarrassment to me. Very good, Patricia. That's really good. That's a very nice piece of work by all of you. Is the source of my embarrassment. Okay, it could be the specific source. I would say is a source of, Hadi. The poor English command of the language. So, that's almost it, Hadi, but my poor command of the English language is a constant source of embarrassment, Javi. I have always felt low, pessimistic, humiliated due to my English skills. My poor English has always been a source of embarrassment, a source of, Katia, yeah, has always been a source of embarrassment to me. Because of my poor English, it is the source of my problems at work. So, let's see, Manu. Poor English is the source of my problems at work. Re-wedding tackle, up to point. Lord Copper, as in Pandora. Does Droit de Seigneur ring a bell? I feel sick as a parrot because of my English. It works very nicely. That's very colloquial, Yuri, but it works. I feel embarrassed, and the source is my poor English. So, yeah, my poor English has always been a source of embarrassment. I think that's spelt correctly. Yeah, my poor English has always been a source of embarrassment. Hi, Mr. Boring. Lovely to say you. Pessimistic. I feel pessimistic about, Diwash. A pessimist is pessimistic about something. But pessimistic is your view to the future. If you're pessimistic, you think that the future is going to be bad. So, the source of my embarrassment is my poor English. So if you've got to put that often somewhere else, Mr. Boring, often the source of my embarrassment. The source of my embarrassment is often my poor English. My poor broken English is a source of painful embarrassment and peevishness to my already bruised ego. I love it, Patricia. And hi, Sayed. My poor English has always been a source of embarrassment. Good, Sayed. And let's try the next one. The guide emphasized the need for care. That. The guide emphasized ooh, yes, I quite like this with need. That care be needed. The guide emphasized that care be needed. I think that works very nicely, Vitali. It is English that has been a source of embarrassment. Yes, Yuri. That works very nicely. That's very nice. Peevishness is when you're angry about something, cut sleeve. Lovely to see you. She elopes with her spouse before the seigneur can exercise his right. Okay, peevish. If you're peevish, you're angry about something you don't like. The guide emphasized that care is needed. Yes, the guide emphasized that not a care, but care without an article is needed. That is care needed. So, hi, Firdavs, that care is needed. That there be a need for care. That there be a need for care. Okay, the guide emphasized that he needed care. I think not he, that it needed care, because otherwise, Saeed, if you say he needed care, this is saying that the guide needed care. Cleft sentence, yes. There was definitely a cleft sentence there. That care. The guide emphasised that care is that is care needed. That there be a need for care. That you need for care. Not quite. Okay, cleft sentence. I'll try that in a second, Firdaus. The guide emphasised that good care should be taken. That's very nice. I think, Habi, that probably reads as one of the nicest answers I've seen. That care be needed. Yes, I quite like your answer there, Habi. That the guide emphasised that care is needed. Good, Katya. The need to nurture. Yes, dear Wash, this is okay. The need that care is needed. Yes, Firdavs. Good afternoon, Kat. That care be needed. Yes. Okay, emphasise that care be needed. I like this subjunctive. Emphasise that plus a present subjunctive. Okay, so emphasised. Go on. The guide emphasised. You need more than that, Diwash. That care is needed. It works, definitely, Lucy. The guide emphasised that care is needed. Yes, Hadi. The guide strongly stated the need for care. So let me try. Let me try that one because I quite like that one. Articles are very confusing. They always will be for you, Homer. The guide emphasised the need for care. Emphasised that care be exercised. That's a lovely phrase, Lucy. The guide emphasised that care be exercised. This is really, really good. Emphasize the need for care. Good, Patricia. That's really good, Lucy. That care be needed. That care be exercised. To pamper. To look after carefully. That care must be administered. Hi, Starry. Yes, the guide emphasized that care must be administered. The care was to be deployed. That care was to be deployed. That care was to be deployed was emphasized by the guide. That care be taken. The guide emphasized that care be taken. That care was needed. The subjunctive does sound like broken grammar. Yes, it probably does. That good so. The guide emphasized that care needed to be taken. The guide emphasized that care need be taken. Notice in this second one, care need be taken. Here need is acting as an auxiliary verb. That care be taken. Yeah, that care be taken. That need be taken. Okay, I get what you're saying, Alex. I think it's also a passive too far. The guide emphasised that care be ensured. The guide emphasised that people ensured they took care. The guide insisted on the paramount importance. I'm gonna do another one, but yeah, we're using the subjunctive, but between the participle and the adjective. Okay, it's a question of the position. I was looking that care need be taken. Yeah, but if you use need, then you can use need as a modal verb, and it takes away all of the problems. That care need be taken. Okay, let's try one more. That care is advised. I think that's quite interesting. You can't demand the care be taken. Demand that care be taken. You can't demand that it be needed. No, because it's needed or it's not needed. But taken, you can demand, and that's I think the question. Okay, let's try the next one then. We need to reduce costs in order to make a profit. I demand that he need. You can't demand that someone. Either there is a need or there isn't a need. Yeah. Okay, yes, that's very good, Alex. Either there's a need or there isn't a need. But that care be taken, yes. To take care, yes. Because you can demand or insist or emphasize that care be taken. Okay, there's no escaping the reduction of costs. That's very good, Oksana. There's no need to optimize the cost. That says the opposite, dear Wash. Yeah, it says there's a desperate need to optimize costs. There's a desperate need. There's no escaping. There's no escaping the need to work really hard. The need to work hard. There's no escaping the need to work hard in order to make a profit. There's no running away, no escaping from reducing the costs. That's good, Lucy. There's no escape, there's no running away, there's no escaping from a chic posh twist here to an otherwise banal structure. The royal panache and disinvolture. There's no way out. But there's still a way out, because if we reduce costs, then we can make a profit. Okay, so there is no escaping. There will always be the necessity to reduce the cost in order to make a profit. Yes, that works more or less, Typhor. There's no escaping the fact that we need to reduce costs in order to make a profit. There is a need to tighten our belt. There's no escaping the need to there is no escaping. That's probably better. There's no escaping the need to reduce costs. That works nicely, Vitali. There's no escaping the need to reduce costs in order to make a profit. There's no reducing the fact that we'll have to reduce costs in order to make a profit. There is an indispensable need to make a profit by reducing costs. I put it the other way around. There's an indispensable need to reduce costs to make a profit. There's no escaping hard work to reduce costs to augment profitability. That certainly works as well. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. I think that's probably enough. We probably need a few more likes. I'm going to put the last ad break here. And okay, so next class is tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow. No, the need is a noun. Is tomorrow at tomorrow, which is Saturday, 11th of November at 1 p.m. UK time. Brilliant, Ronan. Good to see you. I'm glad you've got ideas for me. There's no escaping from reducing costs. There's no escaping reducing costs. There's no escaping from reducing costs. Yes, it works. I think there's no escaping the necessity. There's no escaping from reducing costs. Yes, I suppose, Hubby. I'm not terribly, but it's okay. Okay, tell me in the comments section, Ronan. Yeah? So, thank you all for coming. Thank you, Dewash. Great to have you. The example with the Senya. I read in a novel, they consumed the Union under the stars. Whoa. It's been quite a... Yeah, okay, it's been a needy need today. Need has been quite a good word. To bring the good of somebody. To bring out the good in somebody. To bring the good in somebody. Bring the good in somebody. Okay. So, yeah, just about. That's it, Javi. There's no escaping from my live stream. So thank you, Katia. It's lovely to see you. Happy Friday. Thank you for coming, Firdaz. Thank you for Javi. Thank you, Manu. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Yuri. Thank you, Vitali. Thank you, Ronan. Thank you, Manuel. Thank you, Oksana. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Dewash. Thank you, Manisco. Thank you, Ronan. Who else? Thank you to Katya. Thank you, Yuri. Thank you, Firdabs. Thank you, Typhal. Good to see you. Thank you, Lucy. Who else? Thank you, Alex L. Thank you, Daria. Thank you. Who else? Abdullah. Thank you, Abdullah. Who else do I need to thank? Yes, thank you, Abdullah Khan. Thank you to Oksana. Thank you to Starry Night. Thank you, Yuri, as well. Thank you, Homer. Good to see you again. Thank you, Hadi. It's good to have you as well. Thank you, Cut Sleeve. Wow, what a group of people. Thank you, Sayed. Who else do I need to thank? Thank you, Cut Sleeve. And again, thank you, Sayed. And I think that's probably it, unless I missed other people. Thank you, Typhal. Thank you, Mr. Boring, as well. I missed you. Thank you, Firdaz. Thank you, Katya. Thank you,